were several things going on in the Detroit area that gave rise to feelings of rebellion. The police brutality was really substantial. There was a big housing problem caused in part by the lack of African American representation in decision-making bodies. A huge factor was the location of expressways. The major business thoroughfare for African American businesses was Hastings Street and Oakland. My father had a cleaning and tailoring and pressing shop there. He made suits, and he was forced to move from Hastings, 5743 and 5739 Hastings, between Palmer and Henry, in order to provide for land for the I-75. The same thing with I-95, Edsel Ford going east and west. Now, had African Americans, this was in the 50s, had African Americans been at the table, they would explore other routes for I-75, maybe Shane, maybe other streets east of Hastings. But the people who get ridden over are those who are not present. That's a rule of decision making. So that destroyed a community. African Americans were coming in from the South for the jobs in the auto industry. Housing was terrible because of segregation, and the realtors would channel African Americans into a limited number of areas. When they got packed, when their capacity to house people were bursting at the seams, then they would go adjacent white areas, tell the Europeans that blacks are going to be moving in. They'd panic them, so the real estate agents would buy their properties at reduced cost because they were panicked, and then they'd turn around and sell them to African Americans at a higher price. And people understood that they were oppressed and being taken advantage of. And this, we were still we were talking about the late 50s, early 60s that gave rise to the mindset that caused the uprising in '67.